Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day, a great week so far. So, as you can see, this is male Shepard, Paragon, Infiltrator, romanced Ashley in the first one, romanced Miranda in the second one, and romancing Ashley in this one. Violence warning, you can see people explode and their heads explode, and also seizure warning, lights, flashing lights. So we just made peace between the Quarians and the Gave. We've got both fleets, and Legion kind of sacrificed himself. I have to admit, I feel less bad about his than Morden's. But it's a cool mission, it's a cool cinematic, very awesome. So we're here after that. We're going to go through quickly and talk to Admiral Hackett and all the stuff on the Normandy. Just I saw while editing, I said Edie when I meant Tali. I don't know why I keep calling Tali Edie, but Tali is, you have to take her on the mission if she is alive. And then also I told you how much points you get for each thing at that last choice you have to make if you to have it succeed and actually make peace between them. But you have to get 5 points. So, like I said, I mentioned what everything gives and how many points, but you need a 5 of total to have it succeed. With that, let's talk with Admiral Hackett.
Commander, something on your mind?
So, a lot of these things are the same, but galactic readiness is one that's pretty cool.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
Given the situation everywhere else, as close as we can be, you've done well, Shepard.
Okay, cool. So that's because my points are so high. You'll see now. And then Allied Forces is also a little bit different.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
Okay, so the Rachni is the same, Ari's reinforcements are the same. We can see the Asari and the Solarians are still the same, and if the Quarian and Krogans are different.
What about the Turians and Krogan?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
So that is the same.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
Okay, that's cool. So, unfortunately, okay, Reaper progress might also be different.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
Okay, cool. So, let's go.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
And now the Quarians are not on the ship anymore. I missed them. And Legion. Okay, so we are at 6,861. Okay, so here you are gonna see the difference if you chose to rewrite or destroy the GIF. I chose to rewrite them in Mass Effect 2. So you can just read there. Okay, so there's the GIF corpse. Just pause and read again. And then the GIF fleet. So here's the way you're going to see Updated. Rewriting the Geth heretics significantly boosted the processing power of the true Geth. Their increased strength made their fleets both more efficient and more lethal in battle. So that's why I've got 810 on the Geth, well, 450 for the fleet. So it would have been less if you destroyed them. And then also then the Quarians would have been more. You can just read there about the Quarians again. So there's the fleet, or all three fleets, but here you can see, so, and that's why it's the same, but that's why the Quarian fleet is less than it would have been. And here's the heavy fleet. Now here you can see that's the choice that I made between where Ron and Geralt were arguing, and I sided with Geralt. The patrol fleet sacrificed several of its ships to take the brunt of the Geth's attack on the heavy fleet, buying the heavy fleet time to repair its frigates and launch a successful counterattack. So if you chose otherwise, then you would have lost more with the heavy fleet. And then once again the same with the rewriting of the Geth. There's the patrol fleet, and then also the same with that. So like I said, it's pretty cool that you can actually see your choices having consequences. Yeah, they actually have something to say.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander. I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
She is funny.
Commander?
I do like her character and her voice actor.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
I'm glad it worked. Once again, Renegade Paragon.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
So David, Edie mentioned it, but pretty cool.
Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
I like that one. Do me a favor, don't ask them. Alright, let's go read our mail. Okay, from Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on vid? Diana. Progress report. Shalaran Vas Ranok. It's cool that they actually now changed it to the home world. Commander, with assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. Sounds like a good idea. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. Here's hoping. I would never have believed you would talk hand down, Commander. Take care of Tali'Zorah for me. Kila Salai, Admiral Shalaran Vas Ranok. Okay, I found work to do from Tali'Zorah. Shepard, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. Seems like the best place for me to help as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Tali! Cool. I was just about to do that anyways.
Everything okay, Shepard? Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.
Yeah, everything's okay.
I can't believe you got the Geth and Quarians to play nice. You should get a medal for that alone. It looks like we just need to get the Asari on board, and we can finally focus on the Reapers. But I don't suppose it'll be as easy as all that.
Nothing ever is.
One step at a time, I guess. 300 years it took to take back the Quarian homeworld. I sure as hell hope it doesn't take that long for us. I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard. Hey.
I like his conversations as well. He's an interesting character. Okay, so...
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Yep, I'll call you up when I've got a chance.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
Like I said, I'm sorry, I don't like his conversations.
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do.
Allies do as well.
Your Asari continues to question me. I'm beginning to wish our kind had never learned to talk. Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think.
Okay.
Do what you must.
Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but mine.
Well,
What? You don't like my legs?
Gabby, it's you. You know?
No chicken shit, I don't know. All you do is make stupid sexist comments to avoid saying anything real.
Gabby, now's not the time. We've got work to do. Responsibilities.
Ah, grow a pair, Ken. Look around you. Tomorrow may not come. Something to say, or no?
Gabby, please. We have a duty to the ship and the crew.
What about us? Just listen to yourself. Kenneth, you comment on every woman's figure but
Okay,
mine.
so this one actually
Well,
cycles again. And I'm definitely
my
supporting her,
Gabby,
not
it's
him.
You know?
We're not fighting this war for ourselves, Donnelly. We're fighting for the people close to us. Time is short.
I see your point, Commander. Gabby, I think your legs are spectacular.
Well, that's a start.
Yes, that's a start.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
Did you find a thermal pipe on your last trip to the Citadel?
No. And then this is probably one of my favorite conversations in the whole Mass Effect series.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali, how's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd sent any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
So Liza, that is so cool for me, especially the part where they're actually helping their immune systems. But like she said, they're, with the help of the Geth, things that would take them years is now taking weeks.
I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it. Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together. Hey, Shepard.
But that's my big thing with this whole war thing. Like, it's in the codex, where you get the description of Rannoch, and Legion did explain it as well in the second game. There is the Geth that's on Rannoch. They are just there to more or less be the stewards for it. They're taking care of it and fixing some of the buildings and stuff. They're not living there. That Dyson sphere, that was where they were gonna all live and stuff. So if the Quarians had just like tried to talk to them and tell them, listen here, we want to come back to the home world, and talked about peace and stuff, it would have been so much easier and so much better. But nope, they have to go in guns blazing, attacking. And then as you see there, right above Shepard's head again, Legion.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe, one day.
Cool.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Perhaps we can talk later.
Okay, now this next one is one of my favorite messages, but I'm gonna have to try very hard to keep a straight face while reading it. Okay, email from Sergeant Kavanagh to Sergeant Ichi. Next time you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots? I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds of them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then one comes over, said they were allied resistance and asked for our status. I'm not complaining, they saved my crew, but I'm never living down and having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damned lights off.
Pleasure to see you.
Like I said, that is one of the funniest messages for me.
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint. Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence, or makes me feel like there's a target on my back. Later.
He has some of the best lines.
Just reviewing some charts.
So I just want to make sure that no one's in the AI core.
Impressed you got those two groups together. We'll see how long the peace lasts. Commander? Commander?
That is the thing, is how long are they gonna get along? Oh yeah, Captain Scaven. No dead fish. Whoopee! Space hamster.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
Deal with it.
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Cool, awesome. While we are there, we've even got a war asset upset date. While we are here, let's see what we've got. We've got Priority Citadel and Codex. Reaper War. Desperate Measures. Just pause and read there again. And then we've got the battle for Rannoch. I say these things are so detailed, it's pretty cool. But that's the one thing that the problem that I've got with that Arrival DLC in Mass Effect 2. Now they know how to destroy a mass relay and that it can be destroyed. Before that, people weren't even sure they could be destroyed. Okay, and then back to the Citadel. Just for interest sakes, there are only apparently 41 saves. There's no more. I'll make another one where we go explore, but for now, let's go to the Citadel.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I think let's go to the first. This one we have already.
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an eagle.
So it seems the big thing that you should worry about missing stuff is when after priority to Chanka. Because of the coup that happens then, a lot of people disappear on the Citadel.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Hotel Memorial.
1 moment, please. Now
arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Already talked to Jacob. He's got nothing new to say. Okay, so this is this guy over here. It's from the oil refinery or the fuel refinery that we were at.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
Okay, cool. As you see, the place does start, it's like still filling up and stuff. Don't think there's any more. Oh, I think I didn't talk to him again. My bad.
Any improvement?
Yes, the counter agent is finally starting to kick in.
The noises in this place is ridiculous. And then let's go to Presidium Commons.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Okay, so while we are here, I am going to finally buy that pipe.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
And then also, you now have the new models, so let's buy that.
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Thank you. Come again.
You can see over here. Yeah, I'm gonna get an eel.
Kanala Exports. We believe that a peaceful heart is a strong
We
heart.
appreciate your visit.
I have to admit, if I had a real aquarium, I'd think twice about putting it in there. And then let's quickly get this one over here. And you'll get the cameo for this one.
Actually, I found a Cacliosaur skull preserved in amber. Maybe you could clone it, or...
You're kidding? You're kidding? Seriously? Well, if the genetic material is intact, we could... We've got cloning facilities on Surkesh. Cacliosaur genes were remarkably pliable. Cloning might be effective.
I'm not surprised they've got cloning facilities. But cue Jurassic Park music.
Really? And they're already riding the first units into battle? Well, that's great. No, don't worry about that. It's how Cacliosaurs mark territory, and the Krogan don't seem to mind.
That scares me. And then we can also talk to Tali over here.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Let's remind him.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
I'm kind of curious how different that would have been if, like, you sided with the Quarians and the Geth is wiped out.
Everything looks so peaceful. In here, you can almost forget about the war. I never get tired of looking at this place. I never thought they'd let a Quarian up here. The Presidium is so beautiful. Everything looks so peaceful. In here, you can almost forget about the war.
Cool, cool.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
I just want to see if there's any more shuttles or fish.
Welcome to Citadel Armory. Thank you for shopping at Citadel Armory.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Good hunting. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Proceeds from all purchases
Nope.
hasn't forgotten men and women serving in the alliance.
Okay, let's quickly go to the... Oh, Anderson, sorry, almost forgot about him. This is for the that you get at the jamming towers.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Oh, never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives. Thanks again. If we can get it working, this jamming tech will make this place a lot safer.
I like his response, it's funny. Okay, and then lastly, let's quickly go
Sector
to
status recognized. Please select a destination.
Citadel embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
I might go to, so okay, first off, you can now get it, you should be able to get a quest over here.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
That's horrible.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Okay, so this is why I've kept Samara's conversation till now.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
So that would have been different if you, because you didn't have that fleet yet.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
So here's the big difference from, you'll see now, but why I waited until now to talk to her.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
An odd question, coming from the Spectre who killed his third Reaper on Rannoch.
So see, if you haven't killed the Reaper on Rannoch, then that conversation would have only been the Reaper on Tuchanka. I think that's actually a pretty cool detail. Okay, cool.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
As the Asari and Alliance militaries face major...
Hello again, Shepard.
So maybe you can actually go and talk to her, and you might hear this, the Reapers might, because you can ask about it again. So maybe.
Goodbye, Samara.
Farewell, Shepard.
We can quickly see if Ailey's got something to say.
Hey, Shepard. I have to admit, the place feels safer with you here. Everyone's walking around in a daze, or in my case, limping. And I wonder if we'll ever be the same. These are dark days for all of us.
You got your work cut out for you.
You and me both, Shepard.
Okay, so that seems to be his go-to conversation now. Take the terminal. Oh, okay, cool. Commendation Captain Riley. An N7 operative has been nominated for a commendation for valor for her actions at Scion. Approval from Inspector would fast track the award process. Definitely. Authorize. And did I miss anything? Nope. Still everything the same here. Cool. And then let's talk to the Asari.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Cool, cool. So that would have been a lot different if it wasn't another Asari Counselor. Okay, so we've got a few codexes actually.
Jellic. Alternating. The Asari homeworld, Thessia, is the core of the largest economy in the Milky Way. The planet's reserves of Element Zero are so vast that they affect its price galaxy-wide. Because life on Thessia evolved in an Ezo-rich environment, the world is home to a wealth of both biotically active and Ezo-resistant species. Travel to the planet is strictly controlled, but smuggling remains an issue. Thessia is host to varying republics instead of a single government, and although each maintains a formidable military, it is notable for having long been free of internal or external wars. The Asari are renowned for their cultural and political dominance, and they excel in ambassadorial ventures. They have a strong presence in Citadel politics and galactic policy. However, it is the unfocused political structure of their homeworld that has left the Thessians unprepared for the current conflict.
Very cool picture. That's also very interesting. I say the effort they put into this codex is something to behold. So there we've got Kuna and Priority Thessia. I still haven't gotten a level.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at
I
docking
don't
bay
think there's
E24.
actually anything here that we
Emergency
can
civilian
see.
housing.
Like, is that still her sister? Is she just gonna stand here?
to Batarian State Arms. Your purchases are a credit to the hegemony.
Who were those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
Okay, so that's just a repeat again.
Thanks for checking in on me. It's nice to see you.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you? Ah, shit. Son of a bitch.
Language!
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources.
Mr. James Vega.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. At ward level, purgatory.
Anyhow, enough about my armor. Let's find the gang and celebrate while I'm still here. Where'd you park?
And also nothing new at Purgatory. Okay, so that is where I'm going to stop this video. Next one we'll get back to normally. I think I might explore, see what I can get, and then continue with the missions and stuff. But like I said, this was interesting. I love the conversations. Wonder what's going on there on Thessia. We'll get to that. But be well, have a great day. See you in the next video.